Hey everyone, and welcome to another episode of OathCast. I, of course, am your host, Oath Alliance, and today I've got some pretty good news. First off, I wanted to talk about two articles from Polygon, but because of recent things coming up, I'm shifting those away from this and actually going to put those on the back burner to talk about something else. So, starting off, Intel has pulled out of Gamasutra. And what does that mean? Well, that means that pressure has worked. Us saying, hey guys, these people that you're supporting, that are using your money, that you're giving them to hold those ads, they're kind of pretty much saying your customer base is a bunch of bad people and a bunch of other things that they've said. So anyways, they pulled out and they seem to be doing pretty well. The battle's not over yet. We really need to do some follow through. Buy Intel. Tell your friends to buy Intel. Tell everyone you know to buy Intel. And send them messages and say thank you for supporting the actual gamers. Also, with that, it looks like a counter operation was started by some people in the anti-GamerGate movement. They're trying to send messages to CNN, ABC, and a few of the other big media groups, mainly center left, in the political spectrum. So people who are more likely to go with oh, they hate people. Anyways, they're trying to send them a message saying that Intel is a bunch of women haters and misogynists, even though the president of Intel is actually a female. Anyways, go ahead and make sure to get news out to all of these different establishments. Give them tips and say, hey guys, have you heard the news? The gamers are revolting against unethical journalistic practices. I would also suggest hitting up right of center news organizations like Fox News and Breitbart. Well, Breitbart's already showing it, but never hurts. Breitbart and all of those other ones. Go ahead and hit them up because they don't like social justice people. They don't like feminists and stuff already. So just because you can't agree with them in other areas doesn't mean we can't get friends. And let's face it, if they all start running things, we might get some backup and or the other people may end up having to admit that there's a problem. So it will help us out. It's better to have a lot of news running positive for us than a few news parts in only the things you read. So reach out to everyone in the political spectrum and tell them our side of the story. Moving on from that, I actually had I've started sort of trying to get people to self-police in the Gamergate hashtag and also the Not Your Shield hashtag. If you see anyone harassing, calling names, being a jerk, or anything like that who's pretending or not even pretending, who's actually acting towards trying to do Gamergate things, please, please, please tell them to cool it. And if you need to, feel free to tweet me their message, just a picture, and I will look into it. I'd really rather not play the hashtag police, but I've already started doing that, so feel free to do that if you don't want to have to deal with it, or if you need someone to do some digging. Feel free to tweet me at Oath Alliance, and just watch out for things like that. If other people are complaining of misogynist things going on and people sending them threats and stuff, and you can find their tweet or you just take their tweet, feel free to send it to me as well. I'll look into it. I'll contact them. I will try to find out whoever they're saying, if they have any connection to us, anything like that. I used to work for Xbox Live Support, so I know how to do that. Already took care of one of these issues earlier today. Someone who's been very adamantly against Gamergate, saying that she's received lots of harassment and things like that. I can't speak to it. I got her to send me four things. I've got screen caps of everything. Got her to send me four things through a second party and or a third party, I should say. And so with that, I looked into it and saw that three of the tweets that were sent, two of them were sent by, of those three, they were from two people, and both of those people had not tweeted using the hashtag GamerGate, which was important to note. The last person, it was not actual anything I could see as harassment. It was mutual combat. She posted something provocative. He reacted. She reacted. He reacted. She reacted. He reacted. And then she took all of that, posted a picture of it saying, LOL, this is something along the lines of, this is the best GamerGate can do, or something like that. And he responded again and stuff like that. So people, keep your cool. Don't give them ammunition. Anytime we're rude, we're mean, anything like that, that's ammunition that they get. Don't take the bait. Stay calm. And if you start having issues, just say, look, I disagree with you. I think you're wrong. To each their own. Goodbye. And leave it at that, because it's way better that you leave it there at unfinished than you going off and starting to call them names, and us, screen caps of it, and then us having to call you out on it. Apparently, her thing apparently was she didn't want those people to get in trouble. She wanted us not to deny that we had misogynistic harassment going on, which I'm not getting, because I haven't denied that there's no harassment. There is harassment, definitely. But at the same time, we're trying our best to keep them down and keep them away and get rid of them. So, like I said, tell the person to cool it. If the person doesn't cool it, report them and spread the information. And if you want to, go ahead and send it to me, and I will do it, I guess, because I'm taking on the mantle of Twitter police. Well, hashtag police, at least. So feel free to tweet me it, and I will see about trying to take care of it or something. I'd really rather not spend my entire time doing that, but if you feel like you can't handle it, go ahead. But don't feel bad about calling anyone out. No one is above reproach. If we're not going to choose, if we're not all going to build some sort of structure with leaders and everything and people doing certain jobs, and if we're going to continue the way we've been, we really need to do self-policing. So, get on that, watch out, because people, just idle words you say can cause a lot of damage, collateral damage. We've already caused some issues because people lost their cool and have destroyed inroads to us. So approach everything with a cool mind, no matter what they say or call you. If you can't handle it, back off. Get someone else on there. Say, hey guys, this person is doing this. I'm really annoyed or ticked off. Can you guys see about it? But keep your cool. Anyways, that's pretty much what I wanted to really talk about today. We're moving forwards, but we can't we can't give them a lot of ammunition. We're starting to pull out of this dip where people were slinging insults, but keep on watching it. Anyways, last part, some of you may have heard that there was possibly a suicide connected to GamerGate. There has not been. If anyone mentions it, please tell them it's not connected to us and to leave it alone. It has nothing to do with us. It's entirely someone else's issue, and it's not something we need to get involved in, because it's just going to look like we actually had something to do with it. As always, keep it good. Use the hashtags GamerGate and also Not Your Shield. Keep a watchful eye on everything. Self-police. Other than that, I think we're good. Until next time, I am Oath Alliance here for OathCast. You all stay strong and game on.